What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Travis RC. We got the truck loaded up and we're about to head 2 hours east to Marshfield, Wisconsin. Not too much of an intro here. It was a little bit of a scramble to get everything ready to go. So let's hit the road. All right, before we get too far, caffeine check. Yep. All right, we are on our way to Central State over in Marshfield for, we're doing a club race tonight at a track that I've never run at before, and it's a lot bigger than any tracks that we've run on currently, or so far, for 10 scale. This track, at least in videos, looks much bigger. If you look back at my channel, this is a place we've actually been to before where we tried to do a monster truck event there. So tonight I'm going to try to treat it a little bit more calmly because we're going back tomorrow for an event that is called the Leftovers Classic. So tomorrow's going to be a pretty big event, but excited to get on the track tonight, see how the car works on a bigger track. The only things that we've done to it are we took the 28 tooth pinion off that we were running at the toy box last week, and we put on a 30 tooth pinion. So hopefully that'll be decent enough gearing for this bigger track, and if not, we have other pinions we can move up to or down to, or whatever the case may be. So we're gonna get there pretty shortly, and then we're gonna get on the track for some practice. All right, here's the pit setup that we're rocking with here at Servo RC in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Let's take a quick peek around. So right next to the pit stall, we've got some lovely posters with some lovely old school, mostly 90s. Yeah, pretty much all 90s monster trucks, which is rad. And if you've ever heard of Freestyle RC, not sure how much they do anymore, but they make or made a lot of custom RC monster truck chassis, and a lot of it can be seen here, which is super rad. Nice big facility, wide open. Sell some tires and some other little things over here. And here is our first look at the track.
40 flat. 30 flat.
28. Looks like a pretty fun layout. Certainly faster than anything we've done so far. Fun tabletop double up there. And a nice up and down feature in that corner. Oh man, we're wrecking. All right, let's practice.
27 flat. $18.9. 25 7. 133. Unknown driver.
Hey Bentley, will you get down over there?
Watch the street first.
$28.4. 20.4.
Oh, sorry. I thought I could sneak in there.
Oh, Parker, send it.
I didn't know you could go that.
George,
29.8.
Huh? What?
it'll do it.
Huh? Are you definitely doing that?
Yeah. You got more power than the chuckle hole.
bacon on it. Give me a spoon and boulders that are as big as a soda cake in there. Oh, hey Liz, can you hit me?
Emily's got ya.
20.4.
Thank you, Leslie.
Huh? That's fine. I know what it is.
20.6. 19.6.
If you want,
59.5. 19.9. 21.3. 29.6. 19.6. 19.5.
all right, you go get it. Bentley's in that now.
19.5.
Bentley's at 95, Jim.
$18.4. 19.3.
Oh, because that sounds so good.
I mean, not 94, 95.
There's no sweetheart.
Yeah, there's
18.4.
Oh, stop.
No.
It's just roll.
19.7.
You're good.
Parker, you want to grab me? Man, could you hit me?
18.9. 20 flat. 35.3.
I'm saying all this stuff. I'm just waiting for the doctor. Yeah.
Bentley!
Get out of the park. I think I need to turn it down for you guys.
27.
Oh, no, it's good for me.
Now if you guys send it out of the park all the time.
18.8. 18.9. 41.8. 18.5.
Hey, Bentley!
Well, you gotta let him do a few laps.
Yeah, I know, I'll let him do it.
19.1.
Bentley, every single lap, when we do one lap, can we switch it?
Yeah, let me do a couple laps.
Yeah. I'll give you 10 laps.
Hey, remote, easier to drive.
Sort of.
18.8. 18.6.
I'll give
You want me
you
to
three.
turn it
I'll give you
down a
3 more
little
laps.
bit?
101.2.
I'll give you 3 more laps.
18 flat. 18.2.
Oh, can I grab it?
Oh no, I'm just gonna turn it on fast.
$18.6. 18.5.
What's this game? in that.
It's been 3 laps. Like,
20.8. One 16.9. 30.5. 18.8. 14.2. 23 on one driver. 18.2. 14.7. 16.6. 18.1. One driver. 14.7. 17.1. 14.8. 20.
A little bit different than the toy box, some dollars.
Oh yeah, big time.
$18.4. 35.8. 42.5. 18.1. 20.3. 22.7.
อันเป็ด All right, practice feels good. I can say it's a bit more fun driving on a more open, bigger track, for sure. It's a lot easier to get the hang of. Lanes are a lot wider. There's a little bit more margin for error, but obviously I don't want to lose time either. So, but with that being said, it's definitely more laid back. And I'm sure a lot of that's because there's a bigger event happening here tomorrow that we'll be racing in too. But car feels good. I think 32 pinion is probably the right move based on the straightaway performance we were getting. If you didn't already know, I am a monster truck nerd, so outside of the posters and stuff that they have, like 2004, 2002 Monster Jam playing up here. Come on, how rad is that? All right, so we're doing race number 6 right now. We are race number 7. I believe there's 7 people in intermediate 17.5 tonight, and everybody's just going to be lumped together. There's no split in the heats. So one heat, 7 cars going at it, and then 7 cars going at it in the main together. Unless they split it into an A-B, I'm not sure that they are, but we'll find out. So cars ready, double check ride height, camber, make sure everything's tight. Feeling pretty good after practice, so we just gotta carry that over to the first heat and see where we end up.
scores in the last one and some volunteers. I can get 2 volunteers, please.
One shot.
For Marshfield, ready, drivers are now on the toe. Jay, TJ, Brian, Travis, Brian, Henry. Drivers on the point. Mike with 19-2, Jay 19-5, TJ 18-7, Travis 17-8, Jordan 17-5, Brady 18-9, Brian 27-4. Arizona is 16-7, Brady is 16-6. you're going to slide down the finger, caution the finger. There's the best of luck. Let's see it done. All right, ready to keep going. Zimmerman, you are done.
Jay done. Travis will done.
Travis is done. Jay's done. TJ's done. Mike's done.
All drivers are
Ryan,
finished.
Ryan done.
Ryan done.
Taking the win, trailing with 18.514, Zimmerman 17.502, Travis 17.510, Jay 17.515, TJ 17.516, White 16.518, Ryan Isaac 17.5.
All right, third place out of 7 in the qualifier. Felt pretty good. Car felt good. I felt the most confident that I have been during a race so far driving this thing. There was one slight issue that I did have though, and that was there was a couple times you can see where I'm kind of going out of the lanes a little bit. I pulled my steering wheel back. So if you're not familiar with the Noble NV4 Plus radio, this moves. So it can adjust to where you want it to be. It can swing around to the other side if you're a lefty. I don't know why that happened. I've never done that before, and I know it's my fault, but yeah, otherwise we are pretty much good to go for the main. So we'll be starting in third because we're only doing one qualifier. So third place in the heat means you're starting third in the main. So one of you in the stream this past week mentioned to check the set screws and the sway bars, and as I was looking at it, I realized these were completely loose and the back sway bar was flopping around. So effectively, honestly, I can't say I really noticed it, but effectively we had no rear sway bar, either through that whole race or through part of it. I honestly don't know, but we're good to go. I don't know if maybe it's worth re-thread locking these screws or something like that, but I tightened it back up and hopefully it'll stay good, at least just for the main, and then if we have to address it tomorrow, we will. All right, so here's our A main. We're starting third. It's gonna be tight. I need to try to drive with some confidence and not back down too much, and the start is what makes me the most nervous, but we'll see how it goes and see what we can't pull out.
Alright, so looking for Travis and Mike to check in. Alright, Mike. Checked in, so it's going to be Brian Fraley on the pole. JZ2. So we got corner marshals ready. Drivers are ready. On the toe. Brady 16, 5, 16, 7, 17, 7. Please. Pat, just stay there in case you get this one. Right, Pat. 128, 340 to go. Freddie still off front. Zimmerman have a second off. Travis running third. 6.5 seconds back. TJ have a second heavy hitter. Mike running fifth. 3.5 seconds behind TJ. Jake 4.5 seconds behind Mike. Looks like Brian played 80 left.
Jesus.
Jacobs turned down. Couple points in, 3 to go. Alright, now Brian leaders at 18.501 pace. Zimmerman right behind him on 18.505. Zimmerman does have fast lap race with 16 flat. Brian's got a 16.2, Travis 17.4, TJ 17.5, Mike 18.0. TJ 17.5. Oh, we got 2:25 to go. Brian Zimmerman. They'll separate about 4.5 seconds. Travis in third, 10 seconds back. TJ has a second behind Travis. The first fell off track as they head into the infield. Up over the tabletop. Making it through Stevie, over a little wide. Stevie right there. They come down the straight. Oh, hey, the leader upside down. Something's there in the pass. So we got the leaders. Everything off front ball by Brian. But that close to battle is still the battle for third between Travis and TJ. It's not red, white, and blue. Is that? Right coming in the straightaway. You're both still hanging on the inside. You got the leader behind you in the white green. Somebody lets him by. You turn on Travis. He's still got that nice top battle for third. They come in they're in and out front. Last straightaway is not three over Brian. Oh, 115. Zimmerman, Brian, Travis, TJ, Mike, Jake. Looks like beautiful. Brian getting tangled. Leaves there a little bit more room. Maybe Travis is not breaking room.
45 seconds left.
TJ getting right back up to Travis. Still that close battle for third. Looking for the corners. 30 seconds to go. Sideways, TJ not putting it there. TJ going inside. Travis get loose. Nice hands on his tabletop. 15 seconds to go. We're going to get one more lap. Figure it out. And then Brian. Well, that was third. Right there. There's the tail. Right through the tabletop. Zimmerman, you ready to go? Make it test.
Match still done.
TJ make pass. Take it back. Down the street. Nice. That's what you're doing. All right, he's in the dash.
I crashed as many times like
Who did I battle with that whole time? Was that you?
That was me. That was
Hell yeah,
fun,
dude.
man.
That was awesome. Holy shit.
I just want to make sure I get my clean, but
Yeah, that's the challenge. This is easily the biggest track I've run on, so it's like,
yeah, that's a nice good size.
oh, but fourth for 10. Oh, really? Dude, sweet.
Posted it up to our whole FMRC group in Fargo.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
check out this guy. He's starting up, and I recognize the Dollar Hobby track.
Dude,
so.
thank you, dude. Awesome. That was fun. I was trying so hard to not take you out, but that last corner, I should have crashed myself.
All right, 17.5 expert Kyle Casey Blade.
This vlog's race recap is brought to you by Culver's because we have to go to bed and go right back to Zero RC tomorrow morning, so I will not be doing the race recap from the studio and instead from the Midwest's best fast food restaurant, actually the country's best fast food restaurant. So only one heat, got third, felt really good about it. The car felt pretty good. Nothing that I can really complain about offhand or that I noticed. After the heat, we did find that the rear sway bar was basically gone. For how long, I don't know. Somehow I didn't feel any difference though, so it is what it is. The main started good. We sat in third pretty much the whole time. Got really close at the end there where we almost lost it, but we managed to sneak it out in that last corner. So it was just trying hard to not take him out, but I was also trying to be defensive, and I wanted that podium bad, so we finally got it. Gonna enjoy some Culver's and hit the hay soon, and then we'll see you in the next vlog for the Big Leftovers Classic event. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe because more vlogs coming your way soon. Thanks for checking out Travis RC, and we'll see you in the next one.